What's up, boopers? I'm here with my first Black Desert Online video. So I just finished downloading. I got the English patch installed. I don't know anything about this game, so I'm jumping into it completely blind. Want to try and figure stuff out for myself first. So first thing to note, this is the Korean version of Black Desert Online. It is released, but you'll notice a lot of the stuff is written in English. This is not perfect English. This is translated using an English patch, so it is kind of Google Translate level English. So don't expect to understand the English even if you're a native English speaker, but we're gonna use it to try and figure out what we're doing a little bit. So first I'm gonna pick my class. It looks like we've got 12 classes here, so I'm to understand that classes have a predetermined gender. Of course there are similar classes for each gender, but yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like there's any different races. It looks like if you want to be a witch, you're gonna be a female. If you want to be a wizard, you're gonna be a male. If you want to be a kunoichi, you're gonna be female. Ninja's male. I'm gonna go with ranger, just to step into this here. Rangers tend to be good at soloing. You just sit back and shoot stuff, if I remember correctly from the hunter days. So here's a character customization. We've got zodiac signs. I don't really know how these are going to impact my my character, so I'm just going to briefly look through these and pick one. We got honorable, strong. This one is careful, quaint. Let's go with careful, quaint. That sounds good, being sneaky, if it helps me at all. The weather just seems to be turning the background, so that's not gonna matter so much. Let's go into hairstyle. We got a couple of hairstyles. Okay, so we gotta pay for those hairstyles, so we're gonna stick to the top 5 hairstyles here. I'm gonna go ahead and go with I think this one. So we'll just choose this hairstyle and let's check out shape. So we've got some sliders. It's not letting me move these sliders. I'm not sure why not. Try this one. No, can't move these either. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there. So this is length. Wow, okay, so we can change the length of her hair. That's pretty cool. Length here as well. So we can choose which side we want to change the length on. Curl intensity. It's not doing anything just yet. She doesn't have any curls. Curl step. Okay, wow. Wow, we can make her hair curly. Alright, that's pretty cool. It's pretty in-depth customization so far. So we can change the length of her hair. We can change its curliness. I'm going to go ahead and go with short hair. Now let's mess with the color a bit just to see what we can do. Make it a light color. Hair tips. I'm guessing this is the tip of the hair. Yeah, so we can change the length. We can change the color of the hair. And we can give color tips on the hair. And head, I'm guessing this is the top of the head. Yeah, wow, so we can add 3 different colors to our hair and change how much each color is shown. So I'm going to go with this, and let's see what else we can change. Face customization. Again, we've got some P faces. I'm guessing we have to pay cash shop money for those. I'm going to go with the default face it gave me. Lots of customization option here, like wrinkles. You can give her a wrinkly forehead. I'm not going to touch on all of these. Obviously I'll make another video later to go over character customization in depth, but for now I want to get into the game, so I'm just going to try and get through this quickly. Oh, she's so sad, and now she's happy. Alright, so that's enough with the I just want to see what this is. Okay, that's enough with the face customization for now. I'm just going to quickly check out body. These sliders are not working. Am I doing something wrong for these? Still not working. I'm not sure why I can't move these sliders. So we can change the height. We can make her really tall or really short. We can change the weight, of course, really fat or really skinny. Gonna reset it just so I don't make her look like a weird person. These sliders are still not working. Okay, so that's how we use these sliders. I got it. So we click directly on the boobs to make them bigger, and we can make the hips bigger, and we can make the arms bigger, and let's make those bigger again. It's changing her height too. That's strange. What about those thunder thighs? Oh yeah. Wow. Alright, it's making her taller as you do that. That's really cool. You can give her a giraffe neck even. Alright, I'm going to set it to default just so I don't look weird. This is really in-depth. I'm going to mess with this a lot more later. The last thing here is voice. So thin, I'm guessing, seems like pitch, high pitch, probably translated incorrectly. Thick is like a low, deep voice. So I'm gonna go with a bit more thick. I don't want to sound like I'm a 6-year-old girl when I get hit. And character action, we can change her pose. Let's see some of these poses. Oh yeah, girl, do your thing. As she's laughing and she looks kind of pissed off there. Alright, and then last thing here we have costumes. So again, there's some costumes you have to buy. So far, I don't have a problem with the cash shop letting you change your appearance as long as it doesn't affect gameplay. But I'm not sure the details again of the cash shop. So let's go with Hakurai. Before this video started, before it let me log in, I had to choose a family name. So I went with X Hakurai because Hakurai was taken. So it seems like a family name covers all your characters. So let's finish this. Looks like we're done. I don't want to create a new one. No, so let's get right into it. Let's see what happens. Set screen flicker. I'm just gonna leave this default because I have absolutely no clue what it is. Camera after image. Nah, let's leave it default. Alright, let's get started. So I do have the graphics settings set to max. Resolution is 1080. So I'm not sure how well this will run. I'm using a GTX 970. I'll put the specs in the comment section. Now hopefully it runs pretty smoothly. I assumed GTX 970 would be able to handle this game at max, but we'll find out. Got a cool loading screen. It looks like we're starting in Olivia Town. The map seems a little weird. It doesn't seem like an MMO map the way it's flashing all the buildings. I'm already really curious why the map is like that. Can we interact with the buildings or something? There's question marks here. Let's get into it. Let's see how it starts. Alright, neat little intro video there. Don't expect the subtitles to make any sense at all. Like I said, it's English, but it's translated. You can kind of get an idea of what they're saying, but not exactly what they're trying to say. So that's me, and some black spirit just went inside. Is that why the name is called Black Desert? This doesn't look like a desert, I'll be honest. I was expecting a lot more sand. Finally, your soul is here. For a while, it seems. It's been a long time. I'm glad you're awake. Alright. So you can walk, move your body. You haven't forgotten about the contract, right? Is this like an evil Navi? Okay, so it's teaching me how to move around. Shift to run. Okay, so I can talk to this evil spirit. What's next? Looks like he's giving me a quest. That's a pretty cool interaction menu with NPCs. Seems like I can hit next by just pressing R. Yeah, this is just translated, so I really have no idea what he's trying to say. So this is the quest tracker. Looks pretty easy to find quest objectives. They have a nice little blue beam. Looks a bit like Wildstar.
여긴 나 같은 남자가 있을 곳이 아니야. 너희들 생각도 그렇지 않아? 역시
Talking to
너희들밖에
chickens?
없다.
That's not even translated at all.
답답하기는 내 친구들은 이걸로 부족해.
친구를 먹는 사람이 어디 있어요?
말꼬리 잡기는 다 이해해 줄 거야.
I feel like I'm missing a lot of the story here just from not having it in English, but that's alright. We're just here to check out gameplay, so we can enjoy the story more when the game comes to North America.
무슨 터가 안 돼.
So again, the NPC interaction seems pretty cool. It really zooms you in to let you know you're communicating with a character. It's not like other MMOs. Not like some other MMOs.
좀 바쁜데 용건만 말하면
There's got a lot of options here. First quest shop, story exchange. So I've already got that quest. So I'm gonna end the dialogue. He's asking me to use a potion. Okay, easy enough. First quest completed. Easy peasy.
부지런해야 가능하지. 그냥 짐 싸서 벨리아로 가버릴까?
Okay, story exchange. I don't have
키보드
enough
컨트롤
knowledge.
키를
So
누르면 마우스를
in
켜거나
addition to
뺄 수
T,
있습니다.
try the control.
이때 받은 의뢰 정보에서
Okay, hit
빨간색
control.
버튼을
Lets me
누르면
move this.
목표까지
Alright,
길
so you
안내가
can point,
생성됩니다.
click. You can move with point and click
거대한
if we hold
비기둥이
control.
생성되기 때문에
I don't really like
멀리서도
walking like that. I
확인할 수
prefer
있습니다.
Terra style controls. It looks like we've got Terra
노란색
style
버튼을 누르면
controls.
목표까지 자동으로
What is
이동합니다.
it trying to tell me to do? Press the
때문에 두
flashing yellow
버튼을
button
번갈아
to start
활용한다면
auto
더 쉽고
running,
편하게
just as if
길을
you hit
찾을
the
수
T
있습니다.
key. I don't see. Let's press the T key. It's auto running me. Nice. And I'm stuck. And I'm stuck on a beetle or something.
길
A
안내는
grassy
여러분이
beetle?
직접
Alright,
설정할 수
T.
있습니다.
Alright, okay, so it looks like we can auto run to quest objectives. This is
특정 위치에서
really good
마우스를
news when you're playing a
클릭하면
game in a
그
foreign
위치로 길
language.
안내가 활성화되는
Because even though I have
방식입니다.
absolutely no clue what they're telling me to do, I can just press T and
버튼의 긴
what
곳에
did I just
다시
do there?
마우스를
Why is my
우클릭하면
screen
길
dark?
안내
How do I
활성화가
get it?
사라지니 참고하세요.
Undark. I can shoot with clicking, so Terra style combat. It already feels a bit like Terra. And I want to get rid of this darkness. Clicking this button will automatically move you to the quest location. And the darkness is gone. Yay! So far I'm loving the graphics. It's pretty amazing for an MMO. I had to see how it stands up in large scale combat. This looks pretty good.
이 목걸이는 젊을 적 메디아에서 얻었다.
I got this necklace from media when I was young.
딸이 악몽을 꾸는 것이 이것 때문인지도 모르겠네.
Maybe the necklace is causing the
필요하다면
nightmares.
가져가게나.
큰 도움이 될 겁니다.
Now we're talking
이런
about shopping.
것에 더는 연연하며 살 수.
Ah, it's pretty sad that I can't keep up with the story so well because of the bad translations. Hopefully
손녀분이
it comes out in
아는
NA soon.
꼭 찾아내겠어요.
I'm kind of a story nerd. I love following game stories and lore and getting really immersed in the world. It's pretty hard to do when you're playing a foreign game. I had the same problem with K-Terra when I was playing it. Just clicked all the buttons and killed whatever they told me to. I'm gonna have to end up doing the same thing here, I guess. I'll try and take in the story as much as the English translations allow, but for now I'm just gonna quickly scroll through this. So he's giving me the starter quest yet. Still.
낯선 얼굴인데 타지에서 왔는가.
Quest. Am I done talking to him? Seems like it. So where do I go next? That guy looks like Ethan.
정말 전문가 맞아? 대체 어딜 봐서?
저는 전 대륙의 고대 유적을 조사해왔습니다. 고대 유물은 제 전문 분야죠.
Antiques are my
말로는
area of
전문가지.
expertise.
당신 혼자 가능하겠어?
혼자가 아닙니다.
안 한다.
고대어 전문가의 엘프,
이 멍청한
실력 좋은
구불린
발굴단까지
녀석이.
있죠.
자렛 공주님 앞입니다. 예의를 갖추셔야
Be
합니다.
polite. He was being pretty polite. Maybe I lost something in translation. Maybe he's
요감스럽게도
not being
일의
polite.
중대함에 비해 당신을 신뢰하기 어렵군요. 이만 돌아가 주십시오.
Please leave. Damn.
그렇다면
Ethan getting kicked out.
이 보석은 발렌시아 유적지에서 발견한 것입니다. 황실에서 인증한 고대 유물이죠.
아니 이건 균형의 보석 아닌가? 어둠의 힘을 가둘 수 있다지. 이걸 실제로 보게 되다니.
There's some shit popping up at the top of the screen. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Ancient nuclear weapons for 3
고대 일의 석실 조사를
million silver.
당신에게 맡길게.
I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that for now. Hopefully I'll
내
figure it out later.
내 석실로
It's the
안내할
great
거야.
thing about jumping into an MMO without doing any research. You tend to have absolutely no clue what the heck is going on.
이리로 이끈 것은 운명이겠다.
So he's given us a quest.
경험이 차차 길을
Hopefully the
보여주고.
the mighty T key will guide me because I don't really have any clue what he's telling me to do.
기억하고
But I accept.
난 에단이요.
Survey Stone Chamber.
자네를 이리로 이끈 것은 운명이겠군.
Surveys. Okay, looks like I'm cycling through the same dialogue over and over again. Alright, let's get out of here. That is a creepy laugh. Is this guy like a portable quest giver? Now you too weak. Sure, let's go train little dark spirit. Advice on technical instructor bunch.
키보드 컨트롤
So it looks like we got a
키를
cool little
누르면
dark
마우스를
spirit
타거나 뺄 수
following us
있습니다.
around. He's like a tour
이때
guide,
받은
or
의뢰
I'm not sure
정보에서
how that
빨간색
guy's gonna
버튼을
work,
누르면
but
목표까지
it's pretty
길
nice to have a
안내가
portable
생성됩니다.
quest giver. It tells you what to do.
목표물에는
Especially,
거대한 비키니를
like I said,
생성되기
especially when
때문에
you're playing a
멀리서도
foreign language
확인할 수
game.
있습니다.
You got a little buddy who's like, hey idiot, do
노란색
this.
버튼을
I'm like,
누르면
alright, thanks bro.
목표까지 자동으로
So we're gonna
이동합니다.
talk to the skill trainer. Okay. So we're finally getting into the combat a bit, I hope here.
크록서스 대장님도 참 술병을 잘 깨야 부대장으로 승격시켜 준다니.
Nice. Clean cut.
진심인지 술을 더 드시고 싶은 건지. 올비아는 우리 자경단이 지킵니다. 우리의 터전은 스스로가 지켜야 하는 법이죠.
Stun resistance from leveling up. I gotta look at the stats later so I can figure out what the hell that means.
자경단
But it's always good to have stun
크록서스님을
resistance.
존경합니다.
I mean, you've never been in a situation where you said, I don't want to resist stuns. Learn skill. Alright. So we got some skills here. This is gonna be a nightmare to figure out what they do. I'm just gonna buy this skill. It seems really difficult to read, but these videos are gonna be helpful. So even though I can't read it, they'll just show me how to use the skill in the video. That's weird. Shift and right click. So there's like combination skills. I'm not sure how it works yet. Hopefully we'll figure it out. He is telling me to do something with the combat on a scarecrow. Would you like to send a scarecrow bear?
자경단
Sure, dude.
크록서스님을
I
존경합니다.
absolutely want to do that. No learnable skills. It's a huge skill tree. There's C rank, B rank, A rank, other. It's gonna take a long time to figure out everything about this game. Maybe you should have read a bit about it first, but hey, what the hell? It's more fun to figure it out as you
우리
go.
자경단이
So what does he want me to do right now? Can't learn any skills. This is highlighted, but it's not letting me learn it. I'm not sure if that's what he wants me to do or if I'm doing it wrong. Probably not. Alright. Let's get... I can't do a story exchange. I'm already in progress on his quest. So let's escape. Let's figure out what he wants us to do. Learn basics. If you have a problem, going to give up and give back hotkeys. Okay. Tab. Left click. I'm just feeling out the controls here. I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Alright, there's a scarecrow. So tab left or right click. So tab puts you in the combat stance. Left click. Right click some melee attack. Basic attack while pressing S plus left click for a strong hit. So if you walk backwards while you're shooting. I'm walking backwards. No, that's not working. I'm doing it wrong. I have to shoot first Shoot. Okay, shoot while you're shooting. Press S when you get a power shot. Oh man, I feel like I'm playing a fighting game now. I gotta get the combos nailed down. So it's some sort of power shot. It says press F. This is right click. Right click plus S. Another power shot. Okay, it's gonna take me a while to get used to this. But so far it feels pretty good. F is a kick. We won't be using that too much, given that I'm a ranger, but it's good to have melee combat skills. Just gonna practice, try and get used to it. So if I double tap, it looks like I can dash. Jumping looks like a really bad idea in combat, but at a double tapping, you can dash side to side and backwards. It looked like. So that's pretty good, pretty mobile. Action combat, so close to Terra, and everything seems to have collision so far. So it's got potential. It's got the true action combat style with collision, so I didn't fuck up leaving out collision like Wildstar did. So let's see what this guy wants now that I did his quest and showed off my awesome archery skills. Nothing. He does not want anything. But Evil Navi wants something. Sure. Evil Navi. Let's go kill some beetles. Guild War will begin. I don't think that is something I have to worry about just yet. I hope not. I'm not gonna get run over by a bunch of dudes. So the wonderful button T is guiding the path. Very, very easy to figure out where to go for quests, which is really good, I think, especially for new players or people who can't understand the language the game is being played in. So they want me to go here, and they want me to kill these beetles. That was a little bit too easy. I didn't get to test anything out with the combat there. Maybe this one? No, okay. Beetles are dying in one hit. Well done, that's my partner. There are things I can give you. Press the / key to try and summon. Where the hell is my / key? No, that's not on the numpad. That's \. Wow, okay. Where the oh, there it is. I got it. It's right beside shift. I'm blind. Alright, now we are going to kill some weasels. Hopefully they don't die in one hit so I can actually try some combat stuff out. Weasels. There's the weasels. That's a lot of weasels. Alright, still pretty much dying in one hit, but it is not target based, very obviously. So that's a plus. I really like that. The graphics so far are a plus, and the combat system seems good so far. I mean, obviously I'm killing stuff in one hit. Looting, so I've got to kneel down and loot stuff. So World of Warcraft style looting, not Terra style looting where everything flops on the ground. I'm not sure how that will work in parties, but for now it seems okay. The spirit laugh. That's pretty easy though, that the quest giver is following me around. Makes it convenient, so it's not so tedious to run back and forth between quest givers. So far I don't have a lot of negatives, aside from the fact that I have absolutely no clue what these guys are saying because of the poor translations. So what the mentality of the weird. Just testing the combat here. I know the quest is done already. I just want to practice basic shooting and then S shooting. So it's called exploit weakness. I don't really know how much damage these skills are doing though. There's not really floating combat text or anything like that, so I want to check in the options in a bit and see if I can't figure out how to turn that on. Hopefully there's something so I have an idea of what does the most damage and what is not worth casting. For now I just have to play it by eyesight and look at their health bars. It looks like I've looted everything. So, what you got to say this time, Mr. Black Spirit? Select a reward item. Okay, I gotta choose a reward, that's why. It wasn't letting us complete it. So let's see, what do we do next, Mr. Black Spirit? Fox Aid, 0 out of 3. That's a lot of buttons for an escape menu. I'm not gonna touch on that stuff yet. So for now, we're just gonna play through the beginning of the game, and after I've got some time, I'll try and figure out how all the systems work. What was that? Wild herbs. Gather. Okay, let's see how this works. Gather, 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 gather. Plus XP. Okay, this is like Skyrim level gathering. This stuff is really hard to spot. It's a shrub. It looks like if you run around you can pick up the stuff, but I don't really know what it's used for. Can't chop down the tree, I need an axe. Makes sense. Can't really chop down a tree. There's one of the foxes I need for the quest though. So his health bar is not moving for some reason, but he died. So I can't even play it by eye to see what damage I'm doing. Now it's working, so I can see his health bar moving now. Fox pelt. Maybe I'll be a leather worker. I'm just gonna collect everything for now until I figure out what the hell I want to do with it. Got a combat skill point, okay. Now we need to go kill wolves. There's some more herbs here. These things are really hard to spot. So I'll have to test this on lower graphic settings to see if it's easier to spot these things or not. But I'm pretty fine with it being hard to spot because I'm loving the graphic details so far. Doesn't seem to be lagging with the GTX 970. So I'm guessing there are a lot of graphic settings I should point out. So if you do not have such a strong computer, pretty sure you can lower these graphics pretty significantly so that you can handle it on a lower system specs. I'm gonna keep collecting these because I'm getting experience for something. I don't know what, but experience is always good. And maybe I'll be crafting potions with this stuff or something in a bit. Okay, let's check out what these do. New knowledge. Igor Bartel. Knowledge about. He's an NPC. So I'm learning. So I learned stuff. So knowledge about the whale farm. About Vale, Olivia, Town, Burn, Grass Beetle. Okay, so you get knowledge about the monsters you kill even. So I guess the more stuff you do in this game, the more knowledge you get. I did notice some of the NPCs would not let me talk to them very much because I didn't have much to talk about. So it seems like you really interact with the world here. Everything you do makes you learn more about the world. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure how that system's gonna play out in the long run, but just knowing it's there. So we got skill points that lets me put skill points into stuff. I'm guessing that's something from leveling up. Contribution, I don't have any of that, so I have no clue what contribution is. And spirit, work points. Work points, one will be restored within 1 to 3 minutes. Work points, that seems a bit like Archage, huh? Or labor points. So learning. So I can pick these skills. It says here, learning skills that the instructor does not consume energy. I'm not an instructor, but I still want to try learning it just to see how it works. Spirit, mental healing. This is a passive. NP regeneration increased. I'm gonna go ahead and go with a passive for now because I don't have to learn how to use a passive. It looks like it actually used work points to learn it. So because I'm not at a trainer, it uses work points to learn the skill, but I can still learn it. Pretty interesting system. I'm not sure how valuable work points are at this point though. Was I using work points when I was gathering? Does that take work points? I wasn't paying attention to it. I've got to kill 3 of these wolves. Next time I gather something, I'm going to keep an eye out to see if it consumes my work points. See whether or not I should be saving those for specific things or not. Like in Archage, your labor points were pretty valuable. You needed to save them up a lot and use them specifically on whatever profession you wanted to learn. So I want to try and find here if I can't turn on combat text. I really want to see the numbers. I really want to see the damage I'm doing popping above their heads, or the damage I'm taking popping above my head. I'm not seeing anything here that looks like combat text, so it's a little disheartening. Hopefully they will add that stuff soon, but I can't find it here. Don't think I'm gonna find it in this menu either. Display maybe? No, none of that stuff is what I'm looking for. Alright, so it doesn't look like they have it yet. I'll have to do some research to see if it's in the game at all. Oh, there's another player. My first other player. Let's finish this quest where we're killing the wolves. Kill this fox too. He's dead. You see any plants here that I can gather? Not really. It's really hard to see. Okay, thicket. Alright, let's gather. Let's see if it uses a work point. We're at 3. 2. Alright, so it definitely uses work points to gather. I'm still gonna gather everything though, just for the hell of it, because I don't know what else to do with my work points. It looks like I'm capped at 30. And I regenerate 1 every 3 minutes, so should have it if I log on for a bit. It should be full by the time I get back on, assuming it recharges while you're offline. It may not. Alright, so we finished this wolf quest. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this quest in. I'm gonna stop here for now since this video has been going on. So let me know in the comment section below if you guys are interested in watching more gameplay videos. If there's enough interest, I'll keep playing videos or giving videos of my playthrough. Otherwise, I'll just skip right to guides. I'll figure out how this game works and then tell you guys. And so you're all prepared for when the game launches in NA. But anyway, for now, I am booping out. Boop.